What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Today is going to be another shitty unedited tier list because, I'm just trying to get more and more videos out. Just get more and more videos out while I'm working on content in the background, which I am working on making the content better. Start editing, start scripting some more, getting some better videos out. But today I thought we'd do a romance anime tier list because I've watched my fair share of romance. Not that much though, so I took the liberty of putting all the ones that I've watched, or some of these are the manga that I read, into haven't watched, and we'll just go from here because I haven't really watched these. There might be one or two shows I'm forgetting, but for the most part, these are what I've watched, and we're just gonna rank them in order. So to start out, we have Pet Girl, which was good. I think I put it on pause for a while though, so I'm gonna give it a B tier. I think a B tier is fair for that show. It's a good show. I like all the characters. There were some good side character relationships. The main relationship was good as well. If you haven't watched it, it's a good watch. It's written by the same person who wrote Bunny Girl Senpai, which I'm gonna give that also a B tier, including the movie, including the show. It's just okay. It's just kind of okay, right? Well, it's not okay. It's better than okay. That's why it's a B and not a C. The quintessential quintuplets. Um, I don't. The ending keeps it from being an A tier for me. Don't like Yotsuba. Nino was the best for sure. I don't think that's a debate. So leave a comment if you disagree with that. Read Life. Read Life is gonna get an A. It's gonna get an A. I might move it to S later on, but that show was really good. I have not read the manga for that because it's like a webcomic and it's like all colored and like weird. Kind of reminds me of a webtoon. I don't really like webtoons, so haven't watched that. Bakemonogatari S tier or double S tier actually. The Monogatari series. This season of the Monogatari series definitely a romance, but the rest of the show, I don't think you can really quantify it as that. But the whole thing is just amazing, unbelievable experience. My Teen Romantic Comedy is also going to get a double S tier from me. I mean, that was amazing, incredible, absolutely amazing. Love is War is just going to get an S. It's not going to be top of the top. I don't think it's top of the top. I enjoyed every second of watching it. It was one of my beginning animes. First anime I watched in sub, actually. It's amazing, right? The comedy is great. The characters are great, but it just doesn't have that edge that the other two have. Masamune Kun's Revenge is going to get a C tier. It's just okay, but it's just shit enough that it's very entertaining. Darling in the Franxx is going to get a double S tier. I mean, you have to. You absolutely have to. This is one of my this is my first romance anime. I will always be connected to this show. Unlike anything else, it is absolutely incredible. Tonikaku Kawaii, I mean, I didn't really. It's just fine. It's just fine. The second season's coming out next season, and I'm gonna watch it. But it doesn't mean it's good. But it doesn't mean it's bad either. Now I don't remember the name of this show, but it's gonna go in a E tier for sure. But the thing is, it's not bad though. It's very, very watchable if you like romance or shitty romance. But it is so shit that I can't put it higher than an E. Your Name is going to go in a S tier. I definitely think that's an S tier just because it's probably my first anime movie that wasn't the Naruto movie. A lot of these are my first because I really got into romance like early on, and it's incredible. Toradora, D tier. I don't hate it, but it's so mid. It is such a mid show. I'm actually gonna put that in C tier. It's very, very mid. It's not bad, but it is so mid. And mid's a cringe word, but it is mid. Domestic Girlfriend is the best piece of trash that has ever been animated. I've read some of the manga. I need to finish the manga. I doubt it's ever gonna get a second season. Nisekoi. I'm gonna. Man, that's hard. I feel like I should put that in a double S, maybe? Nah, I'm gonna put it in S. I've read all of the manga, I've watched all of the anime except for these stupid OVAs. I love Nisekoi. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't read it, I'd recommend reading it instead of watching it, just because the anime doesn't finish the story, and the ending is really good. So watch it, read it, just do whatever you have to do. Blue Spring Ride, the only shoujo on this list, I think. Yeah, the only shoujo on this list being because I read the manga. I did not watch the anime for this, but since it's on here, I thought I'd rate it. The manga is an S tier. For sure, the manga is an S tier. I loved every second of reading that manga. I read it in like 2-3 days. Horimiya is going to be an E. No, I can't rate it an E. D tier. It's going to be a D tier. It was so boring. The characters sucked. I don't know why this show is so hyped up. I hated the characters. The first half was a banger show. It's just a good romance. And then that one fucking this little bitch with the red hair. I think she had red hair. Whoever her friend, the little short one, maybe she had blonde hair, cucked the other girl. And then it was just like, bro, she cucked her with no shame. And she knew about it too. It was bad. I don't know how people like that so much. Rent a Girlfriend though. I've only watched the first season, so I can't speak about the rest. But it was so much more entertaining than Horimiya. Maybe because I watched it in the Discord with one of my friends, but it is so much more entertaining than Horimiya ever was. I mean, Horimiya was so boring. It was so boring. Unbelievably boring. But that is all the anime, the romance anime that I've watched. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you really disagree with any of my takes, I encourage you to click my anime list down below and leave a hate comment on it. But other than that, with that being said, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to improve the content by editing and scripting, which I'm working on right now. But I just want to keep getting videos out whenever I can, whenever I have these shitty video ideas. I think I can do them pretty easily, so I'm going to keep getting them out just to make sure I can stay consistent with content. Once I do move up the content level, then I'll be consistent with good content. But if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you disagree with anything. But thanks for watching. Peace.